Okay, so on the left screen, you can see ClawPilot open. On the right screen, you can see my desktop. And I put it this way because I wanted to have it very clear what we are doing in Minecraft and what ClawPilot is doing for us. So now let me try to type the command here on the left. I already entered, please. Open Minecraft on my desktop and build a house in the world with the name world 1. So let's give this command to ClawPilot and then see what is happening. I tested this, of course, a couple of times before. I already said to ClawPilot that it should remember different processes and steps in a kind of skill or script that it executes to make it smoother and faster. Because the first time I executed this, it took a while and I had to chat a couple of times until it really understood what it is supposed to do. So now it will say that it needs a persistent session and wants to open PowerShell so that ClawPilot can send the commands to. So on the right hand side, you can already see that in this case, Minecraft Education Edition is opening. And now the first thing will happen that it has to basically press play, but without any kind of mouse clicks or any kind of cursor. So I was instructing it to use the tab and the arrow keys to see what happens. And now you can see that it accidentally clicked the library. Maybe the script was not that smooth. And I said to focus on the my world. So let's try to figure out and see if it can open my worlds and then the world that I created. And if it makes mistakes, you will see then on the left that it will try to correct it on the go and try to make screenshots, see where it is, and then try to fix things. So you will just follow through and have a look at what this tool is doing. So it says, hey, it is doing a screenshot. Now it analyzes this screenshot that it does, and hopefully it will move back to the My World section and try to open it again. So let's see what happens here. So you see the focus is still on the library with the white binding around. So the idea would be that ClawPilot can identify that it has to highlight the My Worlds section and then open it and identify the world. So now you see the focus is correct. The script that it is running has done the correct focus. But now let's see if it goes along and what happens next. So if I would have to click this, I would have just to enter a mouse click or enter. But of course now there is no mouse, there is nobody on this computer. And here you can see the different worlds. And I ask it to open the first world because I already built some houses. You can see that already from here. And let's see if it can open this world. Also, again, here it has to highlight this world, focus on it, and then enter it by pressing the play button. And this will now load this world. And once it is opening this world, I just said, hey, build a simple house, basically with some walls and something, and some windows. I did not even say that it should build some windows, but you will see what happens. And again, remember here that we don't have any mouse. Yeah? So you can see what I built before. There is a house made of stone and one of kind of wood. And what should happen next is, of course, that ClawPilot enters a couple of commands to build a new house for us. Hopefully a nice one. Well, I don't think really nice, but at least the one with a kind of door and a couple of windows that we can enter. So let's see, make a screenshot again. And yeah, let's see when it starts doing these things. So now you see it. Oh, it changed the weather. Maybe it did not like it. You see here there are some people and animals traveling that make it a bit harder. But let's see what happens next. So now you see that we were teleported maybe to a place where there is more free space to build such a house. And yeah, let's see what's going on with this construction. And I hope it builds the things. so that we can see how it can automatically create a house or something else for us. Because of course, trying this or testing this is of course just an example how you can build things. So now it does some things I have not seen before. It changed the mode to creative, which is okay for me. But now I hope that the house will be built. So let's see. So on the left screen, you can still see ClawPilot and that it runs PowerShell scripts. Now it takes another screenshot and hopefully it has now sufficient place to build the house. So let's see what will happen next. Yeah. Now it filled some blocks in with some grass and some air. It tried something. Let's see what's going on then. Because we still want to have the house and he has to figure out now what to do. So now he filled something. Now something else was filled. And now there is some other blocks filled, and I hope he also puts some windows so that we can have a look at the outside of the house. So you can see how this thing is working. And once it's finished, we should get a command that the house is finished. Yeah. So he moved us to another position where we can hopefully see the house better, but of course we have to turn around. So the teleportation is not perfect. Yeah. So let's see, it takes another screenshot and let's see what happens and if he can move us in front of the door. That's actually what I asked him before. Maybe it happens also this time. Yeah. So now it teleports us somewhere else, so you can see the house. It builds it on a kind of fundament of grass. And yeah, let's see if this is finished or if he wants to do something else. So now it takes another screenshot, and well, I think at this time I'm quite happy with that. So let's say I'm going here. Now it teleports us somewhere else. You see there's a sheep, but let me stop that here and say stop it here. And now we can inspect the house a bit, see what has been built. Yeah, so it's a very simple house. So we can go inside. Inside there's a lamp, there are some windows, yeah, some floor, and it's very basic. But hey, it has been built out of the box without touching the mouse. Yeah, of course I'm doing this now, but this is a very decent first trial how to build something in Minecraft with ClawPilot, and I will try to make it better, and also of course do some other kind of automations, maybe where you transfer some data from local files to cloud storages or something else. So that's it for this demo. Now let's go back to the PowerPoint.